Jashaun, how much are you enjoying being in Aggieland?
Oh, I love it. It's totally different from where I'm from. From Florida, the culture is different. Everybody's a lot more friendlier here. Back home, it's kind of everybody's just straight and narrow. But here, everybody's welcoming, and I just love the Aggieland. I love Aggieland.
So you lived really close to the coast down there, right?
Yeah, but
how often did you go?
It's weird. I didn't go that much, even though it's 10 minutes away. I didn't go that much. But when I did, I had a good time. I surfed a little bit, not that much, but cause I'm not good at swimming that much. But
so a little bit different here then.
Yeah, I haven't seen the ocean in a long time, shit like that.
Watching you on the field, you're running back, receiver, returning. How big a part of this team do you think you could be this year?
Big part. Coach Fisher likes guys who can do everything, as far as running the ball, catching the ball, being able to return, pass pro, and just being a high IQ guy. So I feel like I play a big role in this offense and for this team.
How much difference then without Travion here, you kind of stepping up into that number one running back spot?
It's a lot different. Travion, he was like a big brother to me. He taught me, a lot of leadership skills and just to be a good person on and off the field. So now that he's gone, I'm kind of trying to inherit the things that he taught me and spread it, with other running backs.
What are some of those things he taught you?
Just being more vocal, because I'm kind of a lead by example, but sometimes you got to, use your voice, and just working hard.
What, do you still keep in contact with him at all, or you checked in with him, asked him any advice or anything?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, he was here before they went to training camp. I was at HEB just buying groceries, and he kind of snuck up on me. So it was a good moment. I haven't seen him in a long time. And then whenever I have questions about football or just anything personal, he's always there to help me.
Is there anything that Travion could do that you can't do?
No, we're pretty much, our games are just alike. So I don't think there's no difference there.
What do you think you're capable of?
Catching the ball, protecting, returning, pretty much everything. Being an all-purpose guy, and then also being a leader off the field. With the younger guys, trying to bring everybody up together.
Spoke with another former teammate of yours, Kwame Yetway, last week, and he's praising your intelligence. So that means quite a bit coming from a guy like that, right?
Yes, sir. Kwame, he was definitely he was my locker mate. So I learned a lot from Kwame, as well as T. Will. On and off the field, I could talk to him about anything. Even with school, when I needed help, Kwame was always there to help. So Kwame I definitely love Kwame.
What would you say you learned from Travion?
Like I said, leadership and also just being accountable. Because nobody likes a guy who's either missing meals or late to workouts, late to study hall. So he just taught me how to be accountable for everything that I do and just being on time.
So I think it was about 2 days after Coach Fisher came here that you decommitted. What went into that whole process that you decided to leave your home state and head across the Gulf?
Before he left, when he was at Florida State, I was set on going to Florida State. So when he got the job out here, I kind of backed away because I didn't know the stability. So I just decommitted, and then once he got the job out here, he reached out to me. He was like, "Just come see it for yourself," because I didn't know anything about Texas A&M. I didn't even have an offer from any Texas schools. So when I came out here, it just blew me away. So I just fell in love with the place, and I just decided to come here.
What was it about it that blew you away? You said it blew you away.
At first, it was the stadium. I was like 30, 45 minutes away from the school, and I could see the stadium on the horizon, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know. Just the coaches, the culture, the people, the facilities, academic, everything blew me away. It was something I've never really seen before, so I picked the right choice.
Do you think you had anything in your mind what you would think Texas was going to be like before you got here?
I thought it was going to be a bunch of people wearing like cowboy hats and boots and everything. I mean, there is some of that, but everybody's welcoming. I've never been to Texas before, so this was definitely a big step for me. So I mean, it exceeded all my expectations.
What would you say is your best assets as a running back?
Best asset would be IQ. I feel like a lot of gray area situations, I handled them pretty well. And also being versatile, catching the ball, being able to return, do everything that Coach Fisher likes. I feel like I can bring that to the table.
Who's faster, you or Travion?
Me.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, without a doubt.
How important was it to join Coach Fisher as well, since he had, essentially gotten you to Florida State before
It
Be
was
a part of his system.
It was very essential. Coach Fisher, he's going to put you in the right spots to be successful. You can look at his track record, and he has running backs coming in the NFL every year. So it was kind of a no-brainer when it came down to it.
How's your family responded to you being a little far away? But
At first, they were kind of sad because they didn't want their baby to leave, but they figured it was a business decision, so I had to.
How important was getting involved with the return game last year to just kind of getting your feet wet and getting that confidence, knowing that you'd probably be the guy this year?
It was a big step. It's just learning more about special teams, because special teams that ultimately is going to keep you in the league. You can't always play running back. You got to do other things like special teams. Also, I love special teams.
so it's still early. I mean, it's still early in the season in September. What's going through your mind when you're returning that kick 100 yards against Arkansas at that point?
Honestly, night before, because that's when I finally got moved to kickoff return. I was just praying because I was nervous. I couldn't sleep. I was like, just don't mess up. But when I caught the ball and I seen the gap, the crease there, I just hit it and God took care of the rest.
So lack of sleep did not hurt you then? Huh?
Nah, it didn't hurt. It didn't
Was that a real
hurt.
turning point for you in terms of knowing you could do it in college?
Yeah, I was just like, it kind of settled me in. I was like, I'm just like everybody else. At first I was kind of like, oh man, I'm in college. Like everybody seemed like they were so much better. But once I did that, I got more comfortable, and I was like, well, I can do it.
What do you think about the rest of the running backs on the roster? I believe Spiller, Corbin, those guys.
Everybody in the running back room is talented. Everybody's very dangerous. Everybody's versatile. Everybody can block, catch, do everything. And I feel even though we're inexperienced, everybody's learned the offense. So I feel like we haven't lost a step since last year.
Anything else? Do you think that stretch play is particularly conducive for you to run well in it, or is there any other plays that you like?
I like all the plays Coach Fisher calls. I feel like every play that he calls is going to be successful. So I don't have a particular play, but the stretch play is I definitely like the stretch play.
Did you take any kind of crash courses, not literally courses, but on Texas A&M, the history of Texas A&M football or anything like that? Did you learn as much as you could about it before you came here, or not really?
Not really. I didn't have that much time. When I was on my official visit, they were kind of taking me around, showing me like the statues and what they meant. And I didn't even know it had that many type of rituals, or it was traditions. It was just a lot of things that I had to learn. But I'm getting accustomed to it, and I love it.
What was your first reaction when you saw the horns off for the first time, and your keeper said, "Hey, come here, put your arms around, we're gonna sway"?
I went the wrong way. I didn't even know what they were talking about. But after a couple games, I kind of got used to it. So it was different.
Any significance to the number 7? Why you went with that?
I wanted number 6 when I first came, so I guess 7 is the next best thing. And I kind of like 7. I've never wore 7 before, so I kind of like 7. I wanted to change it. Like when I first didn't get it, I was like, I don't really like 7. But after a while, I just stuck with it, and I like it now.